Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in...
Fred is the guilty party there. Roberts. Rashford. Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes. Phillips. Dallas. Roberts. Harrison. Roberts. Just brushed off the ball there. McTominay with a good steal, well played. And it's Rashford. Looking to get within range. Rashford plays it out to the wing. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Leeds present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Good save, really well read.
Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Dallas. Harrison. Driving on, he could shoot here. Roberts. And Roberts!
Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Going through. This could fall anywhere. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Phillips. Phillips drives it forward. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Done very well to intervene. Harrison. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Fred battles to win it back. Pogba. Greenwood. And here's Pogba. He's gone for it. And here's Rashford! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
After 29 minutes is number 10, Rashford.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
It's gone for a throw-in. Roberts really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Phillips sticks in a foot to win it back. Bruno Fernandes. Greenwood. It's Rashford! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Number 10, Rashford.
Manchester United get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Played towards the front men. Gets the better of his man. And it's Rashford. Rashford! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Out of play for a goal kick. Ailing. Oh, really good feet from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shaw. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to announce today's lottery numbers, so please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution on the field. Number 9.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And the counter is on. Roberts. And it's played forward. Dashing forward at pace. Gets it back. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Leeds can't seem to retain possession. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Fred. Shaw. Shaw plays it forward. Ayling. Ayling goes looking. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Roberts. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pogba. McTominay.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
He's got it on the right now. What's on? Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Out for a throw. Leeds can make their change now with a break in play.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Coming on the field is
Roberts, and the finish! They've scored! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
and he's done it. It's a goal, thanks to after 64 minutes. It is number 11.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Shaw. Rashford pushes to get on the end of it. And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! Oh my word, that is fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, they have breathing space. Absolutely thundered in, keeper no chance.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? McTominay is there to heave it away. Rashford. And it's Pogba. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. Just brushed off the ball there. Roberts. Roberts has a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. Alioski. Roberts, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. He's through, now is he in? Hits one! Oh, he's managed to miss it. And it's Rashford. Now it's Rodrigo, and here's the chance to counter. A chance to play it. Massive leap! Hoists it forward. Rashford. Rashford. Manchester United being made to look sloppy in possession here. Shaw. Towering header! Roberts. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, the players certainly gave it everything, but just didn't get the break. Terrific support, terrific effort, but the wrong outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Leeds obviously hoping to frustrate and absorb whatever would come their way, but once breached that first time, their game plan was up.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.